Well, one of my members, Anthony 4499, he said, he asked me to ask you this. Who was the hardest player you ever had to guard?
The hardest player to guard is different. It's difficult to answer because in the NBA, you're going to catch guys on certain nights that you just can't do nothing with them, to tell you the truth. You just can't guard them. But let me give Tony Parker his flowers with that.
Okay.
Because Tony Parker gave me 50. Tony Parker gave me 50.
Damn.
And we was playing Spurs, and we had like a game plan. He was like, all right, let's put Corey Brewer on him because he's longer and all that. First 5 minutes, Tony Parker got 16 points. I'm like, I got him. Like, I got him, man. He ain't doing that on me. Tony Parker was spin. This is like the Spurs, but they backdooring. Yes, I think it's difficult to give it to one player where it's like there's no one player like every time I played him I couldn't guard him. That's not possible. But I tell you what, Monta Ellis.
Okay.
When he was a rookie, I used to work out with him when he was going into the NBA. So when he was a rookie, they put him in a game. I rip him 2 times at the end of the game, make him spin. Like that's how I used to do the rookies. Like I turn him this way, turn him the other way. He spin, I'm taking it. Boop. The next year in Golden State, this motherfucker was like Batman, Superman. He was like, 3. Yo, gave me like 40. Monta killed me. That's the only night when I was like that, like, damn, I cannot stop this dude. And like the plays still play in my head where it's like he's in front of me and I can't do nothing with it. So shout out to Monta with that.
I mean, how much of a shock was it? I mean, because you were a superstar in high school, right? How much different was the NBA when you got there? Like, how much of an adjustment period was it? Because now you're playing. Listen, you were the man in New York, right? You were the man with even McDonald's All-American, but the NBA is a different animal.
Yep.
Like, what was the biggest adjustment you had to realize once you got there?
From the adjustment from like high school to the NBA, or like
because you never went to college, you went straight.
All right, so the adjustment,
like the biggest shock you had, like okay, like this is different.
One of the biggest shocks that I had basketball-wise was shoot around. Was shoot around. And I never adjusted to shoot around, tell you the truth, in my whole 10 years. So shoot around, for people that don't know, the day of games, you still have practice in the morning. So if we was here playing against the Knicks, today in the morning we would have went, at 10 o'clock this morning, we would have went through our plays, when everybody got their shots up, iced, and all that type of stuff. For an hour and a half, got back on the bus, whatever. Maybe took 2 hours out the day. Go back to the hotel, get you something to eat, nap, go to the game. Same thing over and over and over. But that between the shoot around and then going to the game, so now you get back to the game, right? You do the same shit. You go through the plays, you work out again, and then you wait, and then the game. I was mentally tired before every game. I never really got there where I was like, you gotta be on that. What KG said, Braun on that new bio, you gotta be on that. You gotta be on some type of Red Bull. Like you gotta or you gotta like soup your mental up, because it's like from you starting at 9:30, you got out your bed to go to start the process for that game. Yeah. By the time that game is over, it's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. That's a lot of mental for one goddamn game.
Yeah, it's like 12 hours straight.
And people don't understand that. I was mentally tired. By the time the game started, I was like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Right. That's wild.
Facts.
You don't think about that,
And people never really, that perspective, and players not going to give it to you like that. But yeah, shoot around had me mentally tired. Especially I'm not really getting the fruit out of you know what I'm saying? So my whole life don't really look like I'm in the NBA. I'm like, man, I got 4 hours for y'all. I don't got fucking 12 hours for y'all. They was paying me for about 4 hours out the day. They wasn't giving me no 24-hour fucking payment.
Yeah.
You heard?
Well, Gilbert Arenas said Jokic is the worst MVP winner in the last 40 years.
Why is that?
Let's look it up. Hold on.
But Gilbert is his IQ on basketball is up there. But I would definitely want to know, because I'll be watching Jokic. Sheesh. Should look easy. That should look real easy.
Well, the reason why Gilbert is saying this is that he said that Jokic doesn't put up historic numbers.
Historic numbers?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm watching enough basketball, but every game I'm watching, the guy got 22, 22, and 22. What more you want?
This is what he said. He said, I do understand what they say when they say it's about Jokic. Jokic is probably statistically, when it comes to the overall game, the worst MVP winner in the last 40 years. When Jokic, in 2021, Jokic's team was fifth. He averaged 26, 8, and 10. What was the historic part of that? A big man almost won the triple-double, and they gave it to him when the team record was like that. When you talk about historic, Jokic, 5th and 10th.
Even Steve Nash, though. It's like kind of got a little Steve Nash on his MVPs. I guess that's what Gilbert is saying. But
yeah, he's saying he doesn't compare it to the other MVP winners.
But the NBA loves when you dominate in a system. So you see how he's not like a one-man show, like everything.
Right. He said he doesn't have a partner in crime. That was the other thing they were talking about.
Yeah.
Jokic is basically by himself.
He's definitely by himself doing it. But no,
right.
He has a great team. He has a great team. But I don't know. His numbers, to me, for him to be getting them triple-doubles, like, I didn't think Embiid deserved MVP that year that they gave it to Jokic. That's what I felt.
Okay.
The next year, Embiid deserved it. But the year that Jokic won that first one, he deserved that. And then you see what he did to Bron and AD in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Like, that was the MVP right there. Like, to me, like, for half court. Like, I don't know, it just looked too easy, and I just never see, like, I love players that make either LeBron look regular or Kawhi look regular, because those are like the Supermen. You know what I'm saying?
Who was the baddest white player you ever played against?
The baddest white player I played against? Oh, White Chocolate, easy.
Okay.
White Chocolate, for sure.
Okay.
My brother Dan, let my brother rest in peace. One time he called me like, man, White Chocolate got you tonight. He like, White Chocolate was busting your ass. He was busting your ass. I was like, damn, like the game started, he just got loose like a couple of plays. Three. It's like I came and got him back though in Miami. I came and got White Chocolate back. But yeah, he was crazy. But the white boys in the league is cold. If you're a white boy in the league and they're a point guard, like Luke Randauer was cold. You have to really play against Luke Randauer. Who else? Kirk Heinrich. Cold. These dudes were solid players. The coldest, definitely White Chocolate.
White Chocolate.
Yeah, because he's out there trying to shake you up and shit.